What's up, you fucks? Today's episode is sponsored by Rosario's Pizzeria, located at 1256 South 15th Street in South Philadelphia, and was awarded the best pizza place by the Phuck with Philly crew. With over 14 different Mexican-style pizzas, there is no other place in the city with this kind of flavor, including the crowd favorite Al Pastor pizza that has guajillo pepper sauce, marinated pork, pineapple chunks, fresh onion, cilantro, and lime that you will not have anything close to the kind of flavor in this city. And Rosario's is offering our listeners a special offer on weekdays only. When you call in and use promo code PWP, you'll get 10% off your next purchase. Ding! Again, that's PWP to get 10% off your next purchase at Rosario's Pizzeria.
This episode is brought to you by Bad English Studios, all right? Bad English Studios is Philadelphia's newest entertainment company, bringing you the highest quality studio equipment and engineering for recording music. In addition to our 2 completely soundproof recording rooms, we also provide space for shoots, photo, and video, also offering exclusive talent and business management to any clients interested. Their business and investment management team is brought to you in-house, right on site, from Lions Fair and Capital Ventures. Don't forget to log on to shopbadenglish.com, check out all the merch, grab the gear, tell them we sent you, and check out the fucking episode. Get out of here.
You call me Dunphy.
Dunphy? All right.
Yeah. Only like my family really calls me Rob and shit like that.
Okay. People call you Bobby?
Nah, I hate that.
No, you hate that?
Nah.
All right. Yo. Go out on the set. 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 What's up, everybody? This is Phuck with Philly live from the Phuck with Philly studio with your host, MC Ali Rondo, Aaron on Photo Talk, Taj on the Photo Talk, and our special guest today, Mr. Dunphy. Guys, give it up. Hey, give it up, give it up. My fucking God. So, first off, Rondo, it's hot as shit, right? So, you got to protect your nuts, and that's why we're sponsored by Manscaped. Manscaped. With the new crop duster that actually prevents all the chafing and all the bullshit that you have to deal with in the summer with your nutsack rubbing against your legs. Fuck Gold Bond. Fuck all that other shit. Use the crop duster. Rub it all over your balls. You can put it on your chest if you want because it smells delicious. And ladies love it too. And the new Lawnmower 3.0, it has a USB charge that lasts 90 minutes with an LED light. And what's the promo code, Rondo?
Promo code FUCK. Go get your Manscaped. Go scape your land. Go scape your man. Go do everything you gotta do, man.
How much you get off for that, Rondo?
20. I'm
20%.
stuttering. It's the 20%.
20% off. All right, bet.
20%. 20%.
So, go check out Manscaped. Use
Balls
promo
won't
code
thank you later.
FUCK.
I promise you.
Enjoy yourselves. Now, today we have a special guest, Dunphy. For everybody that knows him, as you know him, he's just pretty much the Philly sports mascot right now. Fuck Gritty.
I'm about to say, you like
fuck all these other
represent
guys.
all
This guy,
sports.
he is the face of
4 for
Philly.
4.
4 for
Yes,
4. He's the face of Philly sports. So before getting into the sports right now, because the sports world is it's coming back. Sports is back, baby. Thank you, God. The good old US of A. Sports is back. But first off, man,
Barely.
I mean,
we can't even say
yeah, I
it's
guess you're
bad.
right.
Like, it's
well, we'll
kinda
talk about it. There's a lot going in there.
semi-bad,
Like, So first off, man, I mean, maybe just, the elephant room. When was the first time you got the big boy, which is the Fanatic on the belly button?
I got it all outlined at once.
Yeah?
Well, besides Gritty and
Yeah.
the Sixers, because I just got them added recently. But everything, like, I got pictures of all of it just outlined. I got 2016. I got it all outlined at once. Shit was 7 hours long.
What?
You got it all done at one time?
I got it all outlined at once.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay,
gotcha.
okay.
And then you got a few sessions, I guess. To
Yeah,
get it all
a
done.
couple sessions, color, and right after that, my next session was the color in the Eagle, and then my next session was the color in the 95 with the
I fuck with that one.
banner.
Yeah.
95.
Yeah,
that bitch
the
hurt.
Interstate joint.
Mother. I mean, they all hurt, but
You
the
got
95 was vicious.
You got any other Jones? You mind if we see them Jones? Is that
Yeah,
tripping?
yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Damn,
I mean, he's
it's
probably
like
used to this now, right?
You treat him like a
Yeah,
we
he's
ain't got no
everywhere.
bees in I got
He's a
bees
slut.
upstairs if you
Yeah,
want them.
yeah,
Like I got some
I'm a
bees
whore.
if you
Yeah,
want
I'm a
them.
whore.
Treat him like a cheap whore right now. We can't do that.
Look at that. That's
When they
beautiful,
did the
though,
Fanatic,
man.
Bro,
they
that
just
shit's
dumped
hard.
in ink, bro.
Yo, I just
They
kicked
just
out his
dumped-
mouth.
He just,
Yo.
dumped ink in there and
Dumped ink
shit?
he was just in there.
So wait,
That's
so
But
pretty
yeah,
much
this is all
like
outlined besides this and this. All of it was outlined, and then they added color, and then I got this done, then this done, and then everything got to get colored in still.
that's
Hey.
wild, man.
All
So wait,
right.
so pretty much like, did you get it all done by the same guy, like the same tattoo artist?
I went in and I told him, I'm like, yo, look, here's a deposit. I'm like, this is what I want. You're the artist. Set it up how you want to set it up. And
So he set up on the belly button?
Yeah, he came up and cause, I guess
This is
just
perfect.
the way I am, I'm like, fuck it, like I'm down for all fun type shit, whatever. And he's like, what do you put the Fanatic on the belly button? I'm like, for real? He's like, yeah. I'm like, let's get it. I'm with it. So he put it on my body and like literally it was like perfect fit. Like every single thing. He didn't have to adjust no sizes, nothing.
That's what's
and
up. You want to shout him out? He did some pretty good work.
Yeah, Mike Nemo from 215 Inkwell. And
ding. We'll throw his handles
kind
up
of
here.
sharp out there. I see. I might need me some work soon.
Were you like you're like his set to fame, right? Because I mean that shit. Like, so when did that start to?
I'm probably his most famous tattoo, but I mean he's done a lot of like good work.
Yeah.
He's done most of my arms, so he's pretty sharp. I'm trying to look at this picture real quick to show you what it looked like
beforehand.
Yeah, the
That's
outline.
funny shit.
It looks so stupid, bro. It looks like a big ass coloring book.
And he just made it like.
Oh shit.
Yo, my man. Look at this shit, Rondo. He said it looks like a coloring book. Well, he
People were
fixed
like,
it up.
I'm about to say he definitely did.
Yeah, he
people were like,
alright.
what's that? People were like, what's that? Like it looked like a donut.
Yo.
The Fanatic.
You gotta send us that. We definitely gonna use that shit.
God, for sure.
So wait, so when was the first time you started? So you were just at a game and you're like, fuck it, I'm throwing it off.
The
and
first
then,
time I ever took my shirt off at a game was the Eagles versus Vikings. Vikings. We game before to go to Super Bowl.
Oh yeah,
the game to go to Super Bowl.
That's why I'm almost positive. I mean, obviously that's the first. I'm pretty sure it's the first.
Damn.
But
Yeah, it was freezing cold out there.
yeah, it was pretty cold. But I remember it was the third quarter.
Cold, fuck it.
And we were winning. Obviously, everyone was vibing, and I'm like, "Yo, if we score on this drive, I'm taking my shirt off the rest of the game." And like 2 plays later, Foles throws that bomb to Torrey Smith, right at the pylon, and I like, "Fuck it," and I stripped it off, and like I started standing on the seat, bro, and everyone was loving it. Like, so I got my last name on my back, Dunphy. So like the whole time, everyone's like, "Dunphy, turn around, Dunphy, don't." Like, I'm like, "How the fuck?" Thinking I don't even know my name.
You're like, "Oh yeah, it's on my back."
So, but nah, it was lit, dude. And like, it was fun. Like I was getting a lot of pictures then, and I thought it was like pretty cool. But dude, the Green Bay game when I went viral, I had to put my shirt on to leave the stadium, bro. It was nuts. People were telling my phone was dead. People were telling me before they were like, yo, you're all over Barstool. Like random ass people like, dude, you're on Barstool. You're on NFL and Fox. I'm like,
Oh
really?
shit.
I'm like, let me see. I'm like, my phone's dead. Let me see that. I'm like, send me that. They're like, dude, it's gonna be all over everywhere. And then like, dude, at halftime, like every camera was on me. They were interviewing me at halftime. I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Dude, this is the American dream. This is the American story right now, dude.
Shit.
One day you're just average guy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the next day you said, fuck it, and you took that
Well,
shit off.
I was all bet in Green Bay, and I'm
Yeah.
like, it was before kickoff. Like we're in there like a half hour before, and there was a bunch of cameras in our section. I'm like, fuck it. So I ripped my shirt off, and I was just screaming, and everyone was like coming up taking pictures, and I was loving it.
Yeah.
And my dad was like, dude, come on, stop. I'm like, nah, dude,
No,
I know what I'm
fuck this.
doing.
Yeah.
I'm
I
about
know
to
what
say
I'm
shit.
doing.
That shit working.
So wait, so yeah, from there, then like you go home, and then like
Well, dude, we drove out there. We drove out to Green Bay. It was like a 14-hour ride.
I was about to say.
But we were gonna stay like till like Sunday, or I think it was a Thursday game. We were gonna stay till like Saturday or Sunday or something. We wound up leaving the next fucking day because I was getting like so much like I was getting hit up by like every news station like
In Philly?
yeah,
Oh, hell yeah.
Phillies were hitting me up, like Phillies legit DM me and all, like
Hell yeah.
they're like, yo, we want you to come do a skit with the Fanatic.
Yeah.
And that Sunday, so that's when I went on the field and rode on the dirt bike and shit with him.
Hey.
You rode a dirt bike out there?
He rode it, but
Oh,
I
I
didn't
was-
ride it. I was on the back with the Fanatic
Oh, dude,
That's
fucking.
fucking.
I didn't know that the
fire,
Fanatic
yo.
knew how to ride a bike. That's actually kind of fun.
all the time.
I do see.
Oh, I seen him on the quad. Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw that.
he's on a
That's me. I
quad.
was on like a dirt bike. Just,
No,
like,
yeah,
popping
I meant
wheelies
to
and
say
I'm
quads
on
quad,
and
12 o'clock and
yeah.
shit, like
Yeah.
down
Got
Broad
Meek
Street
Mill
and
playing
shit.
and
Well,
shit.
he does pull it up sometimes, but
It was funny. I met the Fanatic once. I worked for like the Mummers, so I was like filming, and like the Fanatic came, so I was like covering him, and I was like supposed to be with him and like whatever. I remember he was just like, dude, like that is a hard ass job, bro.
he's everywhere.
Dude, oh my fucking god, and everybody just wants to hug you and touch
I'm
you.
be
And you
honest,
just got to be positive.
I got a
whatever.
confession. I used to like wear fucking like mascot shit. Like I used to really wear them like Elmo and fucking SpongeBob and shit.
Are you
So I know that.
are you the Elmo dude that was dancing?
No,
down there?
I'm not
Like,
him. I
have
mean,
it?
if this is like probably like 8, probably like 10
Wait,
years
really,
ago.
Rondo?
I swear to God,
You
I
get
used to
paid
be,
for it or
yeah,
something?
yeah. My uncle owned a whole costume
What?
party store.
How
I used
did
to
we
be
not
Elmo.
know
I used to
I
be.
was gonna say, you
What
just
the
meet or
fuck?
something?
I've known Rob
So
for
I know what
10
the Fanatic
fucking
going
years.
through.
I've
That
never heard this
bro,
shit.
them joints are hot as hell.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like,
God,
bro, that shit for like fucking
I was in like
hell.
the Fanatics like locker room, like waiting before we went out to do our skit, and he would come in like every like 2 innings or something just to cool off. Like he has like additional suits that he just throws off. The dude's just drenched.
Bro, I'm telling
he
you.
rips the Fanatic off and he has no shirt on and he just throws cold ass towels on him. He just sits there with a fan on him, 2 air conditioners in the room, and he's just like, all right, well I gotta go, and he just runs out.
Is he a cool bull?
You
don't
He's cool shit. Yeah.
I mean, he has to be. It was funny the one time.
He's known. Like you could get. Like Phillies don't own him.
Yeah.
It's a crazy situation.
We gotta get him to pull up.
He's himself,
That's
bro.
cool.
Oh, you definitely could.
We gotta get him to pull up. Hell yeah, good call.
I know he's a busy man, though.
I got his number, but I can't. I don't feel like I can give it to you.
No, that's cool. No, we'll talk after. Dude.
That'd be
Say
fucking
whatever.
funny.
No, it's funny because the one time I met him,
But I would DM
He
him,
was-
bro, or email him.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
He
that's
got
what I
a
say.
business page.
He was doing the whole like he was walking around, he wasn't saying nothing, his tongue sticking out. I remember he just like
He's
turned
actually
to
an
me,
old
like,
head, bro.
Yeah,
He's
he
like
calls
50.
Yeah, he calls me
For
over.
real?
Yeah.
In that bro, it's no fucking.
Bro,
I was 12 in that motherfucking costume,
Bro.
about to pass the
Yo,
fuck
he's
out.
a
Like,
demon, bro.
how the fuck is he 50
Wait, that's
in that
child
shit?
labor first off, Rondo.
Bro,
You probably shouldn't be admitting to that.
I probably was like 13,
Ronald's
14,
uncle
but
and I
still,
get
I was about to die in that joint. He 50
You were
running
getting
around that
paid?
shit. Yeah, I was getting paid.
Alright,
All right, at least you get paid.
I was
No,
getting
but so
paid.
he goes like this. He like calls me over. I'm like, all right, and I thought like he was gonna do some like funny little thing, but he was like, get the van. And he just like keeps going, and I'm just like, oh shit! Like he had like a deep voice. And he was like seriously like, get the van. I was like, oh, shit! Like I didn't even know the Fanatic had a voice or something. It just tripped me out.
For real.
So wait, out of all the mascots you met, who's the coolest?
Him.
Him?
Really? Did you get a
I
chance to
feel
meet hip hop?
No, hip hop's not even around no more.
I know, like that
Yeah,
was
they
that was
fucked
like
up. Who is it now?
I
So
don't even
stupid.
fucking
Franklin
know.
the dog.
Franklin
fuck,
the dog.
man.
Why is it not Ben
Bro, I
Franklin?
feel like
It
a
should be Ben
dickhead. He like I DM him and he DM me back, Franklin the dog, because I was trying to do like a skit with him
Yeah.
to reveal my Sixers tattoo. Or he was like, "What's your tattoo you're getting?" I said the Sixers logo. He said, "If you get the mascot, I'll do it." I'm like,
Dude,
"Bro,
you're not-
I'm not trying to be a dickhead, but the Sixers change mascot like every 2 years,
For
bro."
real,
You're not gonna be
yo.
I'm
around
not
for much
getting you
longer,
on my
guy.
stomach with me not knowing how long you're gonna be around. He left me on red, bro. That was it.
You're like, I don't know
It
how
said
much longer.
scene and that was it.
It's like I don't know how much longer you're gonna last in this.
But
What
Gritty,
we
bro,
should've
Gritty,
kept
like
him.
Gritty was like, I didn't even like talk to him. Like I talked to like one of his like associates when I did the thing I did with Gritty,
Yeah.
and then but nah, like I asked him if he could tag me. Like when he tagged me, he posted 2 pictures of us on his Instagram, and he tagged me in the picture on the second picture. I'm like, can you tag me in the caption? Like, I'll benefit off that way much, so much more. And he was like, nah, I can't. I'm like, all right, eat a dick.
Yeah, that's
Fuck
nerd.
these mascots. Honestly, dude, you know what? You're the best mascot in Philly right now. You know that?
I'm about to
Like,
say, you represent
When I was
all
telling people you're
4
coming on, everyone was like, they're pretty excited. Like, you transcend between races and different sports and all these other things in Philadelphia. Like, everyone's like, oh, I know that fucking guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you should do, you should just be, like, Philadelphia sports mascot. How do you even do that? How do you become a mascot?
Just
There's
do
like a
what I'm
team
doing.
by you or something?
Just keep
That
doing
is
what
a good
I'm
ass
doing.
Just keep doing it. Yeah, I was about to say, you're doing it, man.
Keep doing what I'm
Wait,
doing.
talking about mascots. What about? We gotta address this bullshit. What the fuck is the Washington football team?
Oh, yeah. No, they're now the Washington football team,
Yeah.
right?
That shit is ass. That shit sucks.
Well, I mean,
what is
you know what I
that?
think they should have been is the Caucasians. Just to, like, you know what I'm saying? Just to be fair. Like, we've been all fucking, you know what I'm saying, Redskins. They should just turn into the Caucasians. Just have this, like, pasty-ass white bull just as their cover. Like, he's got a suit. He's got salmon pants on. His dad's a lawyer or something.
The Michelin Man, the
Yeah,
mascot.
yeah, exactly. Let's just be the Caucasians, man. I feel like that's what should be because it's only right.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing.
You're fine, dude.
I'm good.
I'll be
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
trouble for
yeah,
that,
yeah,
so, yeah, it's cool, man.
But what the fuck is their mascot gonna be? A fucking football? We already know that you're a football.
Well, it's kind of like the
team.
Browns. Like, think of the Browns. It's just brown. Like, what the
It's
fuck?
some dude.
Yeah, it's just some dude. It's just a brown helmet. Like, that is a
feel
shitty.
The
like-
worst
organization.
mascot that I ever seen was the Titans. It's literally some husky ass dude that runs around with like a hammer. I'm like, it's so gay. I was just like, nah, we don't got a mascot.
Oh yeah, it's teams that don't got mascots. Like the
The
Lakers
Browns.
got a
What are the
mascot.
Browns' mascot? Is it a
It's
dog?
some dude.
Oh, it's
It
a
is,
dog,
It
right?
is a dog. It's like,
It's like the.
It is a dog.
So
you're
why don't
right.
they just make it a dog pound or something like that?
It's certain teams that don't have mascots.
I don't think
yo.
it's like a. Hold on. I'm about to look it up. real
It's just
quick.
like a brown guy. Nah, I'll cut that out.
What's the Lakers mascot? They don't have a mascot. They just colors,
I
right?
don't think
gonna
they
do
got
that.
one either.
The Lakers?
They're just
Well,
colors.
I mean, most. I guess you're right. I
they don't have
mean,
mascot.
oh, it's a dog. It's like a cute
Yes, it
looking
is a
dog,
dog.
too.
I was picturing something else.
Why would it be like a tough looking dog or some shit?
That's just
Right.
It's just like a soft
Like a
ass
scary
looking
like
dog.
pit.
It's like, oh, it's cute.
Oh.
No, but all right. So I guess, have you met any players? Have you met people? Like, what was there any time that you were like kind of starstruck through all this? Like, because I feel like it happened pretty quick, right?
Yeah, everything happened so fast. It's almost been like a year almost. In September will be a year already. It's crazy, but
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Starstruck. I mean, the Fnatic thing was fucking insane. Like, that's probably my highlight thing.
Yeah.
I've done. Like, just to go on the
on
field,
the field,
like
yeah.
literally during like in between innings, I was on the field. We did a skit, and then I hopped on the squad, and we literally drove around. Like, I was waving to the players, they were waving back. I waved to Harper, he waved to me. I'm like, this is sick. Oh, I talked to Harper.
Oh, that's
shit.
that's sick,
fire.
man.
On DM, he ain't
$300 million man.
Yeah, I guess he like accepted my my DM request. Dude, I remember I hit him up because I had shirts, and I hit him up. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna give you one of my shirts. And I was at the Eagles Seahawks game in the regular season in the porta potty, random as shit. And I seen
He's in the porta potty.
I look
too?
at
I was like,
I
you're
look,
like walking, you're like, hey man, he's just like taking a shit. He's like, yo, bro, give me a second.
yo, chill, close it.
Yeah.
But nah, I looked down at my phone just like to check scores or whatever I was doing, and I see the message from B Harper. I'm like, there's no way this is him. I looked at it, and he wrote me back like, yeah, dude, I love your shirt. You're the man, shit like that. And I'm like, bet. Like, so I wound up sending him a shirt not too long ago.
Hey.
Like, he gave me his address. Like, we were talking back and forth. Like,
That's
I was
crazy,
talking about
man.
how I was in Washington on Mother's Day and shit. And he's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I torched the Phillies that weekend. I'm like, you did. You had a bomb over our head. I'm like, I didn't want to talk too much shit because that was your contract year, so I want you to come here. I was playing it smart.
Playing it smart.
Hey, yo, this guy about to get us a fucking chip.
Oh, man, dude. So I mean, and with like Barstool too. I mean, that was a big thing, right? So you're following. Just
I was supposed to
fucking
do a
crazy.
pizza review
With the stool?
with Dave.
Yeah.
President?
You know, what's the fucking what was
But
the?
I messed it up.
You know
Adam
him, too.
Adam
Yeah,
Ferrone.
Adam. Yeah,
I just did a
saw
thing
him.
with Ron.
Yeah,
Oh, you did?
I just did something.
We did a thing with him at the Mummers. Like, we caught him doing a Barstool thing. The funniest part, I'm not gonna lie, we were drunk as shit. I was drunk as shit, and I was just interviewing people. I was like, which Sixers coach had the fattest ass?
Sixers coach has the fattest ass.
On the current squad?
No.
We talking assistant coaches?
Of all time.
Of all time?
What?
Larry O'Brien had a fucking monkey, bro. That dude had a fucking... He had a dog, bro. You ever see...
You know what? I'm not disagreeing with him.
You ever see him fucking waddle, bro? That dude was fucking...
You know what? I'll give it to him.
Oatmeal, bro.
But the answer is Mo Cheeks.
Well,
Get it?
he had
Mo Cheeks?
Mo Cheeks, but you know what I mean? I didn't know the wordplay. You know?
I mean, I'll give it to you. Ding! This motherfucker won
That was
one.
a cool cat, man. That was cool, man.
Yeah, he was cool.
So you just did a little video with him too?
Yeah, one of his boys followed me, and I posted because I always followed Ronan because he used to do like rap battles back in
Yeah, I
the
was
day.
about to say,
I'm about to say,
we saw
he
him.
actually
was
kinda
sharp.
tough.
Demon, bro. He was
He's
the best.
fire.
He was the best in that whole what's it called?
I had no idea.
He wasn't in URL, was he?
Huh?
Was he in URL?
No, he was in
Oh, I'm about to say, was smacking on him?
what the hell was it called?
He posted some shit the other day that had me fucking
I
crying.
can't think of what
The league is.
but anyways,
Yeah.
I used to watch it all the time, like before like I even knew what Barstool was. Like I lived at home still when this happened, so this was over like 10 years ago at least. I was watching his shit, and it was cool because he was like a local dude kind of. He was like close to Philly,
Yeah.
and he always rep Philly, so like I always followed like his shit. And then like when he became the Barstool, like I just seen like he's a funny ass dude. Like,
Yeah, he's a cool ass cat.
and when I met him, well, anyways, I posted a video of him, his most recent rap battle, and I'm like, Rowan snapped or some shit, and his boy DM me and was like, yeah, he went off. I'm like, yeah, Rowan's the man. He goes, yeah, I grew up with him. I'm like, really? And like we just started talking, and like I'm like, oh shit, that's sick. I looked at his pictures. He got a bunch of pictures of Rowan, and then like recently, like a month ago, he DM'd me. He was like, yo, Rowan wants you to know if you want to do like a cheesesteak review type thing with him. I'm like, yeah.
Where'd you go?
We were supposed to do
Did, like
Angelo's.
Pats and Dino's and stuff.
Well, we were supposed to do Angelo's, but they're closed on Monday, so he just came in for like an interview. We went there, and then we went right over to Pat's.
Okay.
And then someone else did Gino's, and he went all over. He went to a bunch of different spots. But the video is supposed to be coming out like I think in August. So
What's your favorite cheesesteak spot in the city? Do you go-
Angelo's.
Angelo's?
Yeah.
I like my Delisandro's.
No. John's roast pork. I don't know why I said Angelo's.
Oh yeah, dude.
Angelo's is good. Angelo's is good. John's roast pork's my number one.
You know what's funny? I've never been. So we ride our bikes from here all the way to John's Roast Pork, like bicycles.
From here.
Yeah. Which was what? Maybe 25
We
miles?
did something worse than that. We drove all the way from Camden here one time.
Yeah.
From a bike. Like,
Now, so
shit
listen.
crazy.
So we go all the way there, and they were closed that day. So they were closed that day, right?
Shit crazy,
But
right?
next door they had Chuck E. Cheese's, so we got a Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you know it was definitely full too. Ron was like, "Yo, Chuck E. Cheese is next door." We're just like, "All right, fuck it." That was pretty sharp. Chuck E. Cheese did have some good ass
Chuck E.
pizza.
Cheese got good pizza.
Y'all sleeping on. See,
Chuck E. Cheese pizza's top notch.
Once I said Chuck E. Cheese pizza, everybody was like, "What? Chuck E. Cheese?" I'm like,
We rode all the way to get.
don't ask me for none of this Chuck E. Cheese pizza when I
That
get
shit
it.
was good. That shit was all right.
What
It was
happened when I got it?
$5 for a pie.
Everybody
It was
went.
pretty good, man. You know what's funny? I heard that on Uber Eats, they actually name it something different as like a code word to sell their pizza.
Chuck E. Cheese pizza?
Yeah, because if you said Chuck E. Cheese pizza, no one's gonna fucking get it.
If you know better, you gonna get
But
that.
that's what I'm
Chuck E.
saying.
Cheese
I feel like
Right.
they should just.
If you're a
change it
real
to
one, if you're a Chuck E. Cheese
Hell
legend,
yeah. If you
you
went
gotta-
as a kid, you remember them scary ass fucking mannequin things they used to fucking
they were
look
so
at you?
weird.
Yeah.
I don't know why
They
people
still
thought they were
got
like a
them.
good idea to have them up there.
The fuck?
They
That shit
still
was
got 'em.
traumatizing.
I was there
It
kind of
scare
recently.
every kid.
Fuck
I was
them
there for
things.
my son. His like friend had a birthday, so we were there. And yo, I ain't gonna lie,
You didn't
there
eat the
was.
pizza?
What's up?
You didn't eat the pizza?
Oh, I ate like all the fucking pizza.
Oh,
But I
shit
feel like it was
amazing.
just because like I was tired and hungry from running around chasing him that like anything would have been good. You know what I'm saying?
The mannequins look at you.
But yo, I ain't go fraud. I was like waiting in line to take a shit. I'll probably cut this out. I don't even know why I'm telling this. But anyways, this kid comes out and he's like looks embarrassed like of the shitter. And I walk in, bro. I swear to God, I saw the biggest shit I've ever seen in my fucking life.
What, like on the walls or something?
No,
like,
in the toilet. Like I couldn't even like it wouldn't flush. Like it was flooded all the way up, and it was just a fucking rock. It was a
You
rock.
tried flushing it?
No, I didn't even want to sit on it. I was like, these fumes are getting me high. I'm like jankum in myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just getting high as shit off this shit in this little.
what they
fucking
call
toilet.
it? They call it
Jankum.
They call it chemical warfare and shit like that.
Yeah.
And just when they mix that shit. that
Did you
shit
have
messed
D.A.R.E
up.
when you went to school?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's funny about D.A.R.E? It taught me so many ways to get high. I didn't even know what crack was. They're like, this is how you. They like showed me a video of how to smoke crack, and
Not
everyone's
even
like
crack.
puffing it.
What about glue? Like, don't whatever you
Right,
do.
yeah, don't huff glue.
Don't sniff glue.
So as soon as they left, I'm like,
What the fuck?
as soon as they left, I start snuffing everything. Let me see your glue.
They're like,
Who the fuck was thinking about glue?
or they did this thing where like you spray paint in a sock. Like my fucking D.A.R.E officer is teaching me how to get high.
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying?
They want you to get high.
Yeah, he's just
That
like
shit
he's
was
like
stupid.
he's like, and I
He
know it
came
might.
in high, like, don't get high.
Real shit.
And bro, your eyes are
Yeah.
bloodshot.
He's
right
like,
now.
I know it feels really, really good, but don't do it. And we're all looking at each other in 6th grade like,
I know getting high is the best thing you'll ever do in your life, but don't do it.
yeah.
I used to really look at people when I was younger like, you smoke weed or you're not gonna be shit in
Real
life.
shit.
I really used to be like, I gotta stay away from
I
this
was like
guy.
13, then I was like, that.
Real
Yeah.
shit. Yeah. After a while, I was
I
like,
was 13
damn,
when I
look
first
at
smoked too, and I remember I had
was
these
14
girls.
actually. Was freshman year of high
Yeah.
school.
it. Late.
so,
I was
yeah,
probably like
14.
16.
It was
I was
Halloween
late.
because I had like older buddies, they're like 2 years older than me, they're like 15. And they were like, dude, I heard if you get high, like you can eat all the candy on Halloween. I'm like, alright, bet. So I just got like zonked. Like zonked. It was a gravity bong too. Like that shit got me like, I thought I was gonna
That's a whole nother story.
die,
That's another
man.
level.
But I was like, I don't know, but and it was funny because then all these like girls that I knew were just like, they were like treating
My
me like I was a
senior year of
crackhead.
high school, I was a straight stoner, bro.
Straight stone. You know they had to take weed off of
Straight
D.A.R.E
stoner.
because like,
It's not even that bad for you.
think about it. If you
It's
got
a medical
weed
thing.
next to
I
crack
think-
and
I
heroin
think
and all
that
this shit,
I mean, like, that should be legal everywhere. I
for
think,
real. But that's
I
what
think
the
anybody should be able to have. You gotta smoke. Do you ever watch Cat Williams stand up, bro?
oh,
He speaks
every single one of them.
He speaks the most facts.
You know,
in
it's
that
He
shit.
said it's an ingredient in this shit called fuck it, and that's real fucking rap. He said if the lights go out today, fuck it.
I got candles. I've been waiting to burn them.
Real shit, like shit. You ain't lying. Like it is what it is.
Oh
Shit.
dude. No, that's, I mean, we
I
got
hit that
medical
fucking
cards now,
stick.
too.
Let me hit that fucking
Did
stick.
you see the John when
Say no.
he came at the news lady from Atlanta?
Was it live? I think I do know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Bro,
And his hair was looking all crazy, like he was looking like a villain.
Nah, I think it was like perfectly permed.
I was thinking about something different.
He had a nice
Bro.
perm, you know what I'm saying?
He did.
He always had
You gotta
nice
watch it.
perm.
I'm telling you, you will.
You see him get
piss
beat up by that
yourself.
kid too, not to talk shit on Cat.
Yeah.
But that was kind of bad. That was in Philly, wasn't it?
Should get Cat on here.
No, I wasn't in Philly.
Man, I don't know. I don't even
Cat
think
actually
is he
got booked in
around?
Philly one time. My uncle's a comedian, and they actually kind of cool. And he actually called my uncle the one time he got booked in Philly.
And he asked him to get him out of jail. He's like, yo, man, I know I just met you and all, but you trying to get me out of this jail? Yeah, help me.
Hey, I forgot how to talk like
Please.
Cat, but yeah, Cat is a
Yeah,
funny
help
ass
me now.
motherfucker, man.
That was funny as fuck, dude.
No, but they had to take weed off of there because like if you got crack next to weed. And you telling kids all this shit is bad, and
They're
then they
gonna
find
try
out
crack.
weed is not. Yeah, they gonna try crack next. I'm like, weed not bad. Let me see if
Weed's
crack.
alright.
Crack's not that bad either, though. Dude.
Wait a minute.
I'm serious.
Wait a minute.
Just try it, Ronald. Listen,
I'm
dude.
good.
You know people have
good.
energy
You ever
drinks
see
and
the memes
shit?
like, yo, crack don't kill you? I hate people say that. I've been having the same crackhead neighbor for 30 years. Like, yeah, real shit.
Honestly, what if that...
There's the same crackhead in my neighborhood since I was a kid, bro.
Honestly, what if that was like the secret to like longevity?
Some strong ass crackheads out here too. You'd be
No, I'm
surprised.
serious.
They probably out
It's
here
dope
living.
is what kills everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
You're probably right.
Honestly, dude, like I've seen...
I hope there ain't no young kids listening.
Nah, they better not.
That'd be
It's
right.
always it's TVMA on YouTube, so they know what they're fucking doing right now.
It'd be alright.
No, but my thing is like so, like you ever see Tour de France? Just get a crackhead from Philly on a bike, and that dude will burn all those
Oh, God.
motherfuckers, dude, every single time. Man.
Listen, man.
Or get Rondo on a bike.
I'm
Nah,
moving
Rondo
up.
be slacking sometimes.
Listen, all I know is if you give a
Rondo be
crackhead
walking the bike.
a butter knife, he'll fix it. What ARF say? I know a
Crackhead
crackhead
niggas fix a transmission with a butter knife.
Mm.
I live a gutter life. I put it on my mother.
mother
I
life.
fuck with Ab heavy.
Yes,
Dumphy
sir.
going in. All right, man.
That's the ad. Free
Drop
ad.
a beat now.
Yeah, that's what Do we got bars here? Let's go, man.
Say no more.
All right, but let's talk some sports, right? Because I mean, sports is back, kind of. Maybe we'll see how long.
65%.
So the Sixers are back, and now I want you to know Ronald is the biggest fan of Embiid. He loves him so much.
No,
He doesn't.
don't believe it.
He
You
does
hate
not
Embiid?
like Embiid.
I don't hate it. Tell me if I'm lying.
You're lying.
Embiid has the potential to be probably
The best person in the league.
the best big man in the league. What holds him back is his laziness.
But all
This
right,
motherfucker has no hustle.
I still
in
think
his,
he's
in
the
his
best big
I was about to
man
say
in the
who's
league.
better? Who's the better big man?
I'll
Maybe
pick
Joke
AD.
Chick. Maybe
I'll-
Joke Chick. That's
AD
the only
is a
person I
power
can think of.
forward.
I would give me. Well, I'm talking about just. All right, give me. What'd you say?
Joke chick.
Yeah, give me him.
Jokic?
Jokic.
No shot.
I'm saying that's
What?
the only person I can
Bro,
think of that could be similar.
That motherfucker. Give.
He is sharp.
He's
Watch
a
their
beast.
hustle. Look at just watch
Okay,
their
yeah,
hustle.
He's Serbian,
He's. I don't know.
Don't get me wrong. Embiid can hoop, but just watch what he does without the ball.
Have
They
you seen
show
the
his
highlights
highlight.
from the Jones
Fuck the
recently?
highlights. I'm talking about in the
Which
game.
big
The
man can hit
highlights
a three
is
like
cool.
that? He could hit a three better than Simmons.
The highlights are cool. Watch the actual game. Look how lazy this man is. He only has some pep in the step when that ball is in his hand. He might have give a little block here and there. Otherwise, this man
Now-
is a sitting duck.
Now we talk about this, but I feel like that's because everyone always has this debate of like Simmons or Embiid, right?
I'm keeping
And I
Simmons.
think keep both of them and get rid of Brett Brown.
Yeah, definitely.
Neither one of them are leaving.
Yeah.
Who, Brett Brown or
No,
Embiid?
Embiid or Ben are never leaving.
Oh yeah.
They're not leaving.
Well, I
They
think
better
they're both.
fucking not.
They said they stand for a chip, and I hope that's true.
They are.
I hope that's true. I really need that to happen.
I mean, you see other championship teams or like times like it seems similar to Shaq and Hardaway.
No bias shit. I think they might win it. I'm not even joking.
This
Yeah,
year?
seeing how they were
I
playing.
think this might be the year.
I said it like in the beginning of the season, but
Wouldn't that
now that I
suck?
see them clicking and I see like not even just because Ben's shooting, but that's gonna create so much space on the floor.
Yes.
And him and Shake Milton, bro, they play so good
Shake was
together, bro.
looking really
Now
good.
Ben
Shake's
is
a beast. I
about
wanna
2
shake
seasons
up
late
last
on
year.
that jump shot. If he'd have had that shit when we played,
You see, he was talking to like an NBA psychiatrist or some shit to learn
Was he?
to get confidence to shoot threes. Like
Who,
they make,
Simmons?
they say the dumbest shit, bro.
Listen,
Well, you know why?
he can pay all that fucking money. Shoot that ball.
You
What
know
the fuck is
Simmons
we paying
stayed
you for?
fried, right?
Hmm?
You know Simmons stayed fried, right?
He smokes.
Yeah, I heard he's a
Heavy,
big. I heard he's a big hot
Heavy.
yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No,
Listen,
but all I'm saying is maybe that's getting into his like his psyche. Like he gets that weird anxiety.
There's some shit
like,
with
you know what I'm saying?
Embiid, bro. That's out there. That's like super low key.
Yeah,
he smoke weed too.
Probably got some.
Nah, he's got like some fucked up shit happening in Africa, or wherever he's from. I think it's Africa. Right?
Cameroon.
or
Yeah.
something.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he got some crazy ass.
What, he got some bitches out there or something nobody know about?
No.
And B got some bitches out nobody who. But
Right,
B, what
he
you
probably got some
doing, yo?
baby
What you
mama
doing?
problems
He
too,
got
man.
some kids we don't
We
know
all
about or
do.
something.
We all got baby mama.
Fuck it,
problems.
man.
But no, so honestly, I think because that's the whole debate. Is like I hate
If I had to
Brett
pick
Brown.
one, is that what you're basically getting at?
I guess so. That's a good question.
Who would I pick?
If one had to stay and one had to leave, who would you choose at the end of the day?
It's tough.
Yeah.
And to think about in the long run, because that's what I'm thinking about in the long run. Not right now.
But here's the thing: the long
I mean,
run
that's
doesn't
just me.
always
You
mean
do
a
what you
championship.
That is tough. I'm looking at it as like the who else we got around. Like, all right, if Ben leaves, I mean, if Embiid leaves, then all right, Horford will step up, and then it's like, will that work? If Ben leaves, then
Who would step up?
Exactly.
I mean, I like Shake.
I like Shake.
I like him, but he got to prove.
I don't think he's Ben, but
yeah, he got to prove.
But I think he's got a better shot than Ben. The one thing at Ben is so fast.
I got a better
I was
shot.
about to say, facts, dude. Fucking Embiid's got a way better shot than Ben. That's my thing.
Well, yeah.
I think honestly, bro, this is what I would do, man. I would get rid of Brett Brown first, because I think if you had a real coach, my thing is I feel like Bull is not a real coach, man. You see them go out there. This is what they do. They pull up top.
He's a good coach for a team that's like up and coming, like a young prospect team.
Yeah,
like, basically how Woody Call was with the Warriors.
Steve Kerr.
Yeah.
No, before Steve Kerr. Yeah.
Jackson. Jackson, I feel like is the saltiest bull in the whole league, man. If he stayed
he
one
couldn't
more
get
year,
nah.
Because the next year, Steve would like.
But he was the dude that could just like he had a good players and they just couldn't do nothing. Like he could coach them up, but he couldn't like when we play Brad Stevens, like he just out coaches the shit out of Ben because he's a great coach, or out of Brett because he's a great coach.
Yeah, our coach. For some reason our offense
just
goes through
screaming,
Embiid, and I do not.
That's one thing I don't like. Because I think if you had a real coach,
Ben got to start playing the pick and roll more, bro.
Yeah.
He's a straight mismatch.
But
if he's playing the one, he's a mismatch.
I think
he's
Ben has
6'10".
Yes,
Yeah.
a 6'10" point guard. What the fuck?
And he's so fast and so big too.
Ben got the potential to be one of the best. Probably one of like the next Bron or some shit. That's why I'm not getting rid of Ben.
And he's bigger too.
He's gonna have to develop a jumper. He's gonna develop himself. He's gonna be that next.
That's where I think
thing.
coaching comes in.
I think you get more for Embiid. You would get more for Embiid in a trade.
Yeah.
Right now, you probably will. Yeah.
You could probably get two like if we traded.
I'd probably get rid of Embiid, but I do like Embiid. I think Embiid's a better player, but I would probably trade Embiid because you could get more, and you could get more.
Would you trade Embiid for like Klay Thompson?
Embiid for Klay Thompson? Before the ACL injury, the knee injury, whatever.
Now he's injured.
I forgot about that.
But he's not real. He's more of like a just catch and shoot dude. Anyways, he don't create his own shots. Like
that's what we need. I feel like we need someone that can create their own shot, and that's what.
Who I would trade Embiid for in a heartbeat without even thinking is Bradley Beal. In a second,
he slept on him. They be sleeping on
Bradley Beal.
He can play both
Bradley
sides.
Beal. I like CJ McCollum too, but not as much as Bradley Beal.
Yeah, Bradley.
We just need like a legit number 2 that can create their own shot. Like that's why I like Shake a lot. I think Shake's gonna be better offensively than Jay Rich.
Yeah.
You think so?
I don't think Richardson is. I like
Shake Milton that much. I like Shake Milton a lot later. He was averaging like almost 30 points per game. I know it's only the whatever league he was in, the G League, the Gatorade League, but like, dude, he was balling, and I'm like, that dude Raul Neto, bro, he is so ass. He is so ass, dude.
We should have kept my man.
Also, Matisse Thybulle is slept on too. I think
Reddick.
I was about to say Reddick was a guy that can create his own shot. You saw him sprinting.
Money, bro,
we paid him the first 2 years a good. He should have took a cut to come back. I wanted him. I didn't want him to start no more.
Even off the bench. Oh, Reddick off the bench would have been amazing.
As a starter, I don't want him at all. I'd rather move on.
Off the bench.
Talk about someone that could create their own shot. You see him like sprinting and creating that shot. Like he only makes shots where he's like flying
off the ball.
That's off the ball.
Yeah.
I feel like we need somebody like that. I also think Matisse Thybulle slept on too. I think he's gonna be a star, man.
Matisse.
I think he's got the size for it. He's got a nice jump shot.
His defense is crazy.
Yeah, and I think him and Simmons would just be a fucking. I don't know, man. But
he's the bench player though.
Yeah. For sure.
His offensive game's not there yet.
He's not starting.
I mean, he's pretty. Well, how old is he? 21, maybe.
He's young.
Yeah. So wait, so
can we agree?
Are you more of a football guy? Would you say? Would you more of a
Baseball.
Sixers? Baseball? Yeah.
I mean, baseball and Eagles is neck and neck, but yeah, I'm heavy into baseball.
I just never could get
Believe
into
it or not.
Man. It's tough. I mean, watching the game too was a little tough. Like, how do you feel about the no fans thing? Do you think it's even like worth it at that point?
I knew it was coming, but
yeah,
I think it's stupid.
Yeah.
I think the whole coronavirus shit's stupid, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's legit, but I don't think it's any more than a real fucking...
anything else.
Yeah.
And I also think like
flu.
Yeah,
exactly. Also, this is what I think you should do, right? So if you're gonna go into a bar or a club or a restaurant or a thing, why don't they have a piece of paper that you go like, you sign a thing that says, "I won't sue you if I get corona."
I don't think that's really the thing. I don't think it's them worried about getting sued. It's just the city's saying you can't go out.
Yeah,
since when could you sue somebody for getting sick? Like,
I don't think. Well, you could sue a restaurant for getting like food poisoning.
Well, that too, but
yeah,
I'm just saying, why are we scared? Or I'm just saying I'm not gonna be scared of something that has a 99.9% success rate. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's true. That sounds like I'm just like putting.
Sorry
shit
for
on
being
my
crazy,
hands.
but that's just me. I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, they were saying after Trump. I'm not like a Trump supporter. I don't care about politics.
Yeah, but watch like after.
I was just saying
the
the thing. Trump said he wanted all the results or some shit to be handed into him instead of the CDC. I don't know what the fuck that means, but it said there was like 90,000 deaths in Florida, and like 80-something thousand of them were mistakes that they were
yeah, I saw that.
that they were
MSNBC.
labeled pneumonia and the flu, and they said how they got called up was there was a dude that died in a motorcycle accident, and they labeled it corona.
Yep.
That's how they got called up.
And there's also car accidents.
Oh, I heard about
There's also
that.
car accidents that they labeled
is like-
as corona deaths too.
Yeah.
So now,
But I mean,
what?
I get it because at the end of the day, if you're like the owner of a hospital, it's a business.
You get money off.
You know what I
this.
mean? And you're getting like $10,000 extra or some shit if you
Yeah.
label coronavirus.
Here's
So
a-
of course,
Is it making sense
and they're just
now?
gonna push the agenda for I don't fucking know, bro.
As much as they can.
I'm
man.
just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Man.
That's what
Exactly.
I'm saying.
I walk in stores and I don't have a mask when people look at me. I'm like, fuck. Like I'll just like if someone asks me, I'll go get it, but I forget it half the time.
I don't
my
even
thing is,
believe it with my
At
house.
the end of the
time.
day, you cannot run away from a fucking from sickness. You can't do that. That's not.
You know,
If
and I
not,
like the dude
everybody's in a
off,
bubble. We'll all be in bubbles.
You know that guy that did.
Or how about this? How about this? If
Howie
you-
Mandel.
My thing is,
Straight
if
up
you
like
really
Howie.
want to think about the well-being of a nation, right? Then make alcohol legal. Oh, how about this? Make cars illegal. How many people a year die from cars, like car accidents?
I just know.
My thing is, when people start saying it's like, it's me caring. I don't know, man.
The real
just seems
problem is
fake.
the war on drugs, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And also just fucking big farm. You see that big in
At this point, they
Philadelphia,
should
too.
just make fucking heroin legal. Honestly,
well,
shit.
shit. Ain't they making the little what's the name rooms?
they're supposed to, but now it's like big ass condos down there.
Oh yeah, but that shit over with then. Good, because that shit was some blasphemy in the first place. I don't even understand what the
I
fuck
don't know, but I
that was all
think
about.
if you could put everybody in one spot, then they're not roaming the city and kind of depreciating value of houses from people that lived in a neighborhood for so long. Because like, think about if you're an old person and you have a house and you live there for years and you want to move out, you want to move into a little place, you want to sell it or something like that, right? And then now they open up, like, you know, you have
And like I said
homeless
before,
people
instead
everywhere,
of making
heroin
them
accidents.
The
rooms
reason
where
they're
you can
dying
do
from
it-
like heroin and shit like that is because the shit is getting cut with.
yeah, exactly.
So like if
Just
they make
make it
that
a
shit
rehab.
legal and what it like really is, I mean, not to say I'm like for like
But honestly, heroin
letting people
is legal.
just shoot up, but
Heroin is legal. You can get zany bars, you get perks, you can get all these other downers and uppers and all this other shit. Like, it is legal. They just make it a cheaper
They're
way.
legal to an extent.
Yeah.
If they gonna do that, they might as well just make the little make a what's the word called when you go to therapy?
Imagine working at that store though.
Yeah,
if they
I know.
did legalize it,
They're just
they'd
like,
be
God,
dipping
I'm
like, yeah,
so
let me
mad.
get,
Yeah.
and they just fall the fuck out. Like, what you need, bro?
You see someone with like wheelchairs. Like, I feel like all the people, if you gave all the Kensington zombies just wheelchairs, they would just be cool. You know
Bro,
what I'm
it's
saying?
crazy down there, dude.
Hey, man,
Nah, it
that's
is,
another
man.
It's
I mean,
wild down there.
it's a problem. And like, it was funny. We were just in New Orleans, and like, it was funny how we were like surprised that we didn't see anybody like nodding off
Right.
from how used to we were. We're like, we didn't see one. I don't think we saw one person nodding off, to be honest.
There was a lot of crackheads out there that was up on their feet. We got some different crackheads down here. Our crackheads is different.
Yeah.
I feel like different crackheads. They like.
But before we dive into crackheads and those other stuff, let's do So
I feel like Philly
here's
known for
another.
crackheads. They
Speaking of
sometimes-
football, right? Because
our
football
crackheads
is a
crazy.
big topic right now, right? And that comes down with Wentz, and that comes down with our man that we just picked up as well. Fuck,
Rigger?
what's his name? Fucking
Jalen Hurts?
Oklahoma. Yeah, Hurts. Jalen Hurts. So, how do you feel about Wentz? Because people have a lot of mixed reviews, and a very famous picture of you is you going, "Oh fuck," when we fucking had that game where he kind of fell
Yeah,
out,
hurt.
and then what's his name came in with some fucking dunks on, some fucking dunks, dude, and he's what? McCown is like 80 years old.
He had them on because of Foles. That's what I
Yeah.
think Foles gave him or something.
That
like
shit was hot. We were all
the
like,
11s.
is
He had the
wearing-
11s on, right?
Yeah, we're like, he's wearing dunks right now. It's crazy, but he's just fucking flying around. I don't know, man. So, because a lot of people,
I
have
like
this mixed
Wentz.
review.
I think Wentz is really good. I think he's a little. I don't know. Like, what are you really asking me?
I'm saying, like, would you want him? So, like, let's say he gets injured again this season.
Right.
Is Jalen the starter at that point if he has a great kind of
So, how many
half a
games?
season?
So
If he-
say if Carson gets hurt week 1 and then Jalen comes in and they go 8-0.
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking me?
So, I mean, no, I'm saying, like, let's say, like, how it always is with these Jones, where it's always, like, halfway through the season, or not even half, like, almost the full season, come playoffs, Jalen turns up. Maybe wins 2 games, but not a championship kind of thing. The one thing is, like, you keep seeing with Wentz is that he keeps getting hurt at the time that he's supposed to turn up.
People keep defending him, saying he's not injury prone too. I mean, people are saying the definition of injury prone is if you keep injuring the same part of your body. Like, I would be cool if he just kept like fucking his leg up or something. You know, not his leg, but say like I kept fucking his wrist up. But this motherfucker literally injures a new body part all the time. It seems like. Like, look, I'm not mad at him about the Seattle John. That was a fluke accident. Like, dude straight nosedived on his head. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's on Clowney. Real shit. I feel like Clowney. I think like anybody would have got injured there. You know what I mean? I feel like anybody would have been concussed.
That's probably true because he did do like pretty much a head.
He just straight dove on his head.
Into the dirt, just boom.
And then the Seattle. I mean, the injury, the ACL injury. That sucked, but it's like that's the quarterback he is. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's what everybody loves about Carson is he's able to make plays with his legs, and he can throw a dime on the run, shit like that. But
I think a lot of people they were hating on the
Eagles. You know what I hated about Carson for a while was he didn't throw the sideline ball much, and that's why I feel like the whole beef with Alshon when it came about was because Alshon's 6'4", bro. He's a one-on-one receiver. He makes his money winning the Bears. You see him making all them sideline catches. Yeah. Carson didn't throw that shit. He was scared to throw that shit. Foles wasn't. Foles threw that bitch out there. He just let it, you know what I mean? Like Torrey Smith when they called that ball on it. Corey Clement. Yeah. Fucking Alshon. He threw the one to Alshon back in the end zone. Like, he threw him them balls to go up and go get them. And Carson never really threw them that much. He would throw them like when
slants, like
Carson likes throwing in a slot. He doesn't like, but he's gotten better at throwing to the outside now. So I feel like when I think they should have when Alshon comes back, because I think they're started on the pup list. I think it should be Rieger, D-Jack, and I think they should try Alshon in the slot. I don't know. I think it would surprise a lot of people, and he's a mismatch, bro. Yeah. So he's gonna get a lot of like smaller corners. Most nickel corners are shorter than the outside corners.
And also, I think people sleep on Jalen too. I mean, that motherfucker was like
Rieger?
Jalen, like Hurts.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. The quarterback?
Yeah. Because I'm saying everyone's hating on that, right? Picking him up. Everyone's all like, what the fuck is going on? But I think he's a good. I mean, if you think about what he did in Alabama and then what he also did in Oklahoma, I think he's a solid ass player. And I feel like he's a guy that would actually be great off the bench. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's definitely a good. I've been like ever since the pick happened, like I was just trying to like think of it in my head, like what the fuck, why, dude? like you're not gonna take a backup in the second round, like.
Yeah.
And then they come out with this nut ass shit. What did they say? The fucking the QB factory or some shit. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Like what?
Yeah.
They were building a QB factory. Like, all right.
But I mean, are they not gonna have fans either?
As of now, Philly said no, but
we just saw. What was that we were just watching? Was that going on? Was that live?
What, the Phillies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was a basketball game.
No, we were before that. The Phillies before
it was just so.
Phillies aren't playing today.
With the Marlins. No, we were watching highlights. It was, I guess, the Marlins or something like that with the empty stadium. I think it was the first game or the only game.
I saw it.
Yeah, they played three. They played 3 games.
Did the Marlins get COVID and shit? Now like MLB's pretty much shut the fuck down again.
They got 12 players and combined 12 players and coaches got tested positive. Like they had an outbreak as of last night.
Damn.
And so all Marlins games were suspended, which was Marlins versus whoever the fuck they were playing. And the Phillies game got suspended because we just played them. Right. And they tested the Phillies today, and they just didn't want to take any chances. So they're waiting on the results. So they just canceled the Phillies today.
See, I called it. I ain't going to lie. I knew all the leagues was going to start. Right.
No, what I will say, bro,
everybody was gonna start getting COVID.
Hockey and basketball will go on.
Yeah.
You think?
I guarantee it finishes.
We're gonna see.
Ain't
it something with Lou Williams?
Whatever the dude's name is, I can't think of his name. The dude in the NBA.
Lou Williams, he just went and got to the strip club or some shit. And he got COVID or some shit.
Lou Williams,
fuck it, keep going to that shit.
Fuck it.
He didn't go to the strip club. That shit's all made up.
Hey, look, if it's made up or not,
I hope you did go to the titty bar.
Fuck it.
I hope he did.
Fuck that bubble.
Too.
I mean.
But because the reason I'm saying that is because Kendrick Perkins came in him. He said Lou Williams is as a longtime vet. It's crazy. You would do some shit like that.
Man, fuck Kendrick.
Yeah, I was about to say he's salty as shit. And fuck no more.
And Lou Will said, Perk. He said, Perk, fucking. He said, 15 years in this game, and the only dirt you got on me is me going to pick up hot wings in a pandemic. he said some other shit to him. Lou Will's the man.
Yeah, I fuck with Lou Will.
Lou Williams might be my favorite in the league.
He's one of my favorite players.
Yeah,
he's one of my favorite Sixers.
Always
he was a gun, bro. He was a gun.
He was a fucking gun.
If we had
super
him now,
gun.
dude.
I fuck with Lou.
Who would you trade up for Lou?
Shit. I'll trade some
Al.
solid
I feel like
motherfuckers for Lou.
Al kind of disappointed me this year.
People be sleeping on Lou. Lou is a starting point guard, but he just chooses to come off the bench. He doesn't. But he does want to get paid, and that's what he not getting. You know, Lou never had like a real money making contract, like never. I forgot the number they put out there, but it was a certain number they put out there. They say never went over. They're not paying Lou. Like Lou not really getting no money.
But I think what he does is he gets these short-term contracts. And
I think he gets paid pretty well. He don't get a max contract. But
yeah. But with those short-term, you might make more money off of those short deals, like through the years.
I heard him. I forgot what podcast I heard. Oh, All the Smoke. He was on All the Smoke. You watch that podcast with you gotta check that shit out. You watch sports. It's with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson. Yeah, I'm forgetting his name.
I fuck with Steven Jackson.
Yeah. You gotta watch their podcast. They showing us the shit. They got everybody.
Steven Jackson's a real ass dude.
Fuck
bro.
yeah, I fuck with Steven.
And he was in Philly with our boy B McFly, who we just had on the last episode.
Yeah. He got.
Oh, you had him on? I knew he is.
Yeah, B McFly. Yeah, we just had like last week.
He was a cool ass cat, man.
Yeah, I fuck with him. He
got you just reach out to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he just came out.
Oh, that's dope.
He fucked with our shit, just like you did too. So
he had a chance to speak next to Steven Jackson down in Philly when he came down.
Yeah, he was
really?
Yeah, that was popping.
Cool, man.
Yeah,
I like all of the videos. He was. I don't know if he's still doing them. I know he was doing videos a year ago.
I was going back on his feed. I forgot the shit.
It's so weird. Like I follow people, bro, and like their shit'll just not pop in my feed.
And that weird.
There's so much shit though.
No, it's algorithm. I heard this algorithm shit. Like
it is,
bro. Like I my friends, I don't even know what the fuck y'all be posting. I don't see y'all shit. I be seeing nigga shit I don't even know. Like who the fuck are y'all?
Right,
like,
my girl, but you didn't like my shit. I'm like, I didn't know you posted anything.
Exactly. I don't see none of my.
It's like all these other badass chicks.
Bro, like
babe, it's fine.
Nobody I know. I see they shit. I see all these motherfuckers I don't know.
I ain't gonna put out Aaron's government. Nah, I just said it.
I remember Instagram used to be simple. Now it's all confusing and shit. But
Aaron like in titties. Yeah.
fuck it.
I'll cut this out too, but on PWP is so funny. Like we all run this on, and I'll look through sometimes and we'll just be following some badass bitch. I'm like, who did this? We all just got a page where we could just like not like our ladies won't. You know what I'm saying? They don't know who we follow. Just a bunch of badass bitches. I'll cut that out though.
No, you're not.
Oh
shit.
Fuck, man.
Wait, so I just want to get this clear.
Yeah.
2 seasons ago, the Sixers
Yeah.
would have been NBA champions
Yes.
if Kawhi didn't hit that 3. Am I right or wrong?
Facts.
Do you
I think
agree?
so. I mean,
Well,
look
yeah,
what
the way
happened.
shit turned out.
Yeah.
KD wound up. Clay was already hurt. KD wound up.
Once I saw that, I was like,
Or is that
And
vice
none of us
versa?
would have this conversation of who to get rid of.
Or KD was already hurt, and then Clay wound up getting hurt, right? One of them happened. I forget which one happened.
Clay got hurt after. And
Oh,
then
yeah,
he came
Clay-
back,
yeah,
remember?
you're right. Because I remember seeing Steph
No,
Curry
Clay
face.
came-
he was
KD
like,
got hurt like the
"Fuck."
first game or some shit, right?
Yeah, KD got hurt, and then Clay
He came
got
back
hurt.
hurt.
No,
He came back right.
He
He
came
rushed
back
it.
hurt to shoot one shot, and then he came back, and then he went back into the thing, and everyone's like,
No, that was Clay.
Oh, he's,
That
yeah,
was Clay.
They're
That
all
was
like,
Clay,
oh, he's
yeah.
back, and then he left again, and everyone's like, oh.
Well, yeah, if you don't shoot your free throws, you're not allowed back in the game.
Yeah.
And they didn't know how serious his injury was.
Yeah.
So they thought maybe he pulled something. That's why Kobe shot his shots too. Because if not, you can. Which I love Kobe, bro, and like, I mean, I obviously didn't love him like when he was playing. Like, I hated him, I'm not gonna lie, but Kobe's definitely one of the greats and shit like that. But they overhyped the shit out of him shooting them Achilles shots, bro. Like, I mean, I never tore my Achilles, but I know people that have, and they say like you don't even feel nothing. Like you're limping.
If you tape it up enough.
But yeah, you ever see right before Richard Sherman popped his Achilles, bro? He kept grabbing his shit, but he tapes his ankles. They said his shit was popping like the first quarter, and he kept playing all didn't even know.
Yeah.
So like, that's why I always say like that Kobe shit is like.
I'm about to say, you're probably right. It's probably a lot of, you know how the media is. They make
Right.
everything look all glam and gloomy.
Like I'd rather. I mean, I would rather pop my Achilles, but it's probably a worser feeling of popping your Achilles than getting like ball tapped or some shit.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Oh shit, yeah. That's the worst feeling in the world sometimes.
So you got anything coming up, man, that you putting out or anything like that you want to shout out? Any kind of? I know you was just doing a thing with Barstool, and I don't know if that came out yet or anything.
Nah, it didn't come out yet. I just did a commercial yesterday.
Yeah, I
It's
saw
gonna
that.
be
What
all
you
over
doing?
like YouTube and shit. Basically, like I'm doing some shit for some some company was paying us to do some commercial, and
this is so funny, dude.
And
I mean, do you ever feel like this is like surreal?
It's
not to
so
cut you
crazy.
Off? Like you're just
so crazy.
Like just one day you said fuck it, and then just boom, just
my
like
boys
everyone's
like
just
they'll
sucking
always be
your
like,
dick
dude,
around the
like,
city.
well, you're really on a commercial. I'm like, yeah, dude. Like, yesterday was the first time I was really on some crazy like like movie scene type shit yesterday.
That's what's up, bro.
There was like 20 different cameras like pointing from different angles, and the thing I had to do was I had to like pull myself out the window and I screamed real loud, "Sports are back." Bro, I had to do it like 30 times. Every time I said it, I started laughing. I'm like, bro, like,
this is so crazy.
I'm like, you all turn around or something. So I pop out and there's like 40 people standing there staring at me. I'm like,
that's what's up, yo. It don't get better than that.
That's what I'm saying.
It don't get better than that. How the fuck did like?
But that's what's great about America. And that's also what's great about social media. Like you're just your fucking self.
right.
You can do.
And
I remember
look at all the things that just start coming in because you're just like, you know what? Like, I have these tattoos. I'm a big sports fan, and then it's just like, boom, you created yourself, man. I mean, that's so fucking crazy, man.
That shit is popping, yo. I remember as a kid going into the Lexus Club at the Sixers games. You ever been in the Lexus Club? It's like a little back. It's like a little, you know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. And I used to see. This is back when AI was playing. I used to be like, damn, how the fuck can I get back there? And now I know. I'm gonna just fucking. You know what I mean?
It's gotta be my man.
I mean, I'm about to follow the blueprint.
dude, we were talking about one day, like I think we were talking about on the way home from Green Bay actually. Now I think about it, we were talking about if you can meet any, or no, it was on the way home from Buffalo. If you can meet any athlete, who would you meet? Like if you had to pick one person, my answer right away was AI.
Oh my.
In a heartbeat, bro.
Look behind you. Look behind you. The motherfucking goat.
Yeah.
Motherfucking goat.
I'm getting a step over tattoo too.
Bro, I'm telling you. And I got.
I don't know
wait,
if
is
I'm
that the
getting
step over
here,
picture?
but I don't know if I'm getting on my back.
I thought I had a step over picture. It might be
You got that
upstairs.
drawing with him and the Nuggets.
Yeah, that's the Nuggets over there, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I started playing ball, bro. Like that
Is that him?
motherfucker. That's the best player for me.
Yeah, everyone always said if he
For
was even 6'7",
Oh my god.
like
No,
it would
not
just
even.
be.
If he would have been,
If he was LeBron,
I don't even
bro,
think he was 6 foot.
Yeah, it would just not even be.
I think he was. I think he might have been like 5'11", but I think they put 6 foot just for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
but maybe that's
to
what
make it
gave
look
him
better.
that drive though, is because he was like the tinier.
Cause my
man, so he
stepdad met
just
him.
had
My
that.
stepdad met him once, and he used to work for AFR as a moving company, and he moved all his shit out of his house, and he was like talking, got like a picture with him, and
He's short as shit, ain't he?
he said, and my stepdad's 6 foot, and he was shorter than my stepdad.
Exactly. So I know he's not sick. Cause I've been up and close and personal with him a couple times. Like a friend of mine actually used to fuck with Lou Will, and I used to play Xbox and shit with Lou Will and Elton Brand back when he was playing Thaddeus. But I was like 8th grade. But they not that. Iverson was not that big, and to see what he was doing against motherfuckers like Shaq,
Jordan,
Giants. Jordan,
yeah.
Crossed the fuck out of Jordan. You know what I mean?
Jordan almost blocked him on that play still.
You know what I mean? And he still got away with that shit.
Yeah.
That's the best player, bro. Ain't nobody fucking with my man. Argue with me.
Argue with me.
Damn it.
Tell me.
You ever hear what Kobe said, bro?
What'd he say?
All the times he said, when I would be out there playing, he was the only person I couldn't guard.
Yeah.
He said he pushed me to go to the gym every day. I would go to the gym saying I want to be able to stick AI. He used to. That's why he worked so much, because he wanted to
Picture
be
that,
able to,
yo. A short ass motherfucker is
Yeah, that's what
giving
I said.
Kobe issues, yo. Like, come on, man.
Kobe was no joke on defense either, bro.
You're right.
Wow.
You are right. You're
Definitely
100% right. And neither was Iverson either. I think he was defensive player of the year a couple
Because
times.
he
wasn't
got all them steals.
Yeah. Yep. He was a pest on defense.
He'd be hiding behind Dikembe. Come up.
Yep.
Just take that, John.
Yes, sir.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. Best player. That was a good choice. For,
So shit, man.
He's
any-
hands down my favorite player.
yes, sir.
do you
Hands
have,
down.
like besides him? Do you have another like favorite Philadelphia player of all time, or even a fighter? Because I mean, I also want to talk about that. Like, are you into the fight scene at all? Like, I know. I mean, Sean Brady's a big dude that just got into UFC. You got Duran, you got Boots. I mean,
Shout out
there's-
Boots.
Yeah, shout out Boots.
I
That's our
know.
buddy,
I know
too.
Eddie.
You know Eddie?
I know Eddie personally. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I met Eddie a few times too. He trains with Sean now. Daniel,
Yeah.
Daniel, like Gracie's and
I don't know Sean Brady personally. Like, we never met, but like
he's a great kid.
we
man.
know
You
of
should
each
definitely
other.
reach out.
No, yeah, he follows me. Like, he DM me, like, comments on my shit. I comment on his shit, and I told him yesterday we should do something.
He's a beast, man. Like he's been doing it forever. I've known him since he was going to like smaller gyms too. So he's definitely next up, man. But
How old is he?
he's pretty. I mean, he's maybe like 26, maybe
Alright, so
25
probably
now.
my
He's still
age,
pretty young. I mean, no, he's a little older than me, maybe. Yeah, maybe like I don't know. I don't want to. He's probably about my age. Maybe a little older. Maybe
How
he's
old
like
are you?
27. I'm 25.
All right, yeah, I think he is like my age. I think he might be a year older than me,
Yeah.
honestly. think he might be 28.
Yeah, I think he's like 28 because he's been fighting for a while. You know what I'm saying? So he must be about that.
Yeah, I think because he grew up in like Fox Chase, right?
Yeah, right. Well, his gym is in Fox Chase, which was
He's
Semper Fi,
27.
my buddy Julio.
He'll be 28 in November.
Yeah, that's my buddy Julio. So he grew up in Fox Chase.
My cousin did MMA, and I remember he used to always bring him up as he's like, yeah, this kid's strong. I don't think they went to the same spot.
Yeah,
but he used to talk about him.
Sean was a beast, man.
And then
Still
I remember seeing him like coming up, and he was about to be in UFC. I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
Fuck yeah, dude. And I mean, they're doing it right, man. Like, talk about like what I've always been an MMA fan, so it's really cool to see them just kind of like just really transcend. Because honestly, out of all the sports, the one that doesn't really need a crowd, I mean, besides basketball, I was like the basketball games are dope. Like, I feel like
I am starting to get used to the fights without a crowd, but ain't nothing better than watching a fight with a crowd.
No, of course, but I feel like even the fights are better because there's no crowd.
Well, it depends, bro. Not everybody really draws like a crowd like that.
That's
like,
true.
McGregor was game changing.
Yeah,
like McGregor had like legit straight dudes from Ireland, like Aldo.
I just like seeing motherfuckers get cracked, boop, and then hearing the crowd go, "Oh shit!" Oh,
I mean, yeah. I personally like boxing more.
Yeah,
too.
But it's just not as popular anymore.
That's true.
The one thing, boxing,
because there's no like people to sell it. Like how like UFC.
I mean, the heavyweights. The heavyweights.
I mean,
sure.
I think you make more money in boxing, but I'm saying I don't really know how to explain what I'm trying to say.
No, I know what you mean. Like, boxing not as glamorous as it was. UFC is sort of on the way up now.
Well, I think the one thing with UFC is they're consistently dropping dope shit. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, boxing, like, maybe every so months there's a dope boxing fight.
Right,
Talk about boxing. What about the fucking elephant in the room? Mike Tyson and Roy Jones.
Oh, true, man.
What about that shit?
Now, I don't want to see
who y'all got your money on?
I don't want to see that at all.
Who do you got your money on right now?
I don't want to see it. I don't even want to watch it. I don't even want to...
Who you bet?
I don't know why these two grown-ass men that have nothing to
How many rounds is it?
It's an expedition, so I think it's 6.
And this is and to make it better, it's not like a real league. This is Floyd's. It's called a
But this
how long are the rounds? 90 seconds?
No, I think they're 3 minutes.
It might be 3 minutes. What, like 9 rounds?
Also, Nate Robinson's fighting on that same card.
Yeah, he is. That kid from YouTube.
Jake.
So pretty much everybody that retired, that's like an old head league, pretty much. So all the old heads, if you want to fight, you go to that league.
I can see Tyson sleeping on him.
You see Tyson sleeping on him?
But
Tyson,
if it goes the distance, Jones is gonna beat him, bro.
Yeah, because Roy's fought not that long ago. He fought like last year.
Roy Jones did?
Yeah,
you serious?
He moved to Russia and started getting knocked out by all these Russian dudes. That's the one thing that might be sketchy because I feel like his chin is fucked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you saying he's getting knocked up by everybody. He's fighting Iron Mike.
I'm about to say, I ain't gonna lie.
But
Mike Tyson ain't Russian, but if you get hit with one of them things, that's a bus hitting you.
You know he still got it. You see him throw it in fucking Hangover?
Bro.
I was about to say, but that's the difference. All right, hitting mitts is way different than a fight, dude. The one thing that Roy does have is he doesn't have ring rust.
Yeah, what do you call it's known for his famous quote, Mike. Everybody got a plan until they get punched in the face. Joe's gonna go out there and try to do something.
And then,
now, if Mike Tyson get hurt, I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to fuck with Mike really heavy right now.
I don't want none of them.
I want him talking crazy to him.
No. I'm saying like
if Mike, I want him saying some crazy shit.
Yeah, me too. I want to see that Mike.
Yeah, I want to see him just getting high off that weed that he's been fucking.
I don't want him out there just like trying to sell a fight. I don't want that.
I want to see. But I think that Mike is going.
That's the thing I don't like, but I like it and I don't like it about UFC is like you ever hear like Rogan like talking like he'll be like, yo, like make sure you can sell a fight. Like if you're not in there winning and putting on a show, you're not gonna make it in the UFC. Yeah. Basically, like you gotta be a character, but you gotta be able to fight at the same time. It's like
yeah. I just hope none of them lose.
But that's smart because then he's branding the company. That's
but also like what if Mike just gets knocked the fuck out?
I'm gonna be sad as fuck.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody wants to see that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But I know.
But everybody, that's why it's a terrible fight for Roy Jones to take because it's like
either way,
everybody wants him to just get 2-piece real quick, body uppercut.
People forget about.
He's probably one of my favorite boxers.
Yo, y'all just made a point though.
You could debate that he was the best of all time too.
He probably is, but
I think Floyd took a lot out of his playbook.
Yeah, I mean, but also
Roy Jones probably is one of the best fighters of all time.
He was the first like shifty dude, like how I mean Muhammad Ali, but
but he different.
He was different. He had swag to it too, bro.
He would not. He's kind of similar to Boots in a weird way.
Mike Tyson is the most feared boxer of all time.
And just boom, that's probably.
Ain't nobody fucking with Mike. Mike is the most feared. Mike is like a gun.
And the
Mike
best
is
part
like a
about
fucking pistol.
He was 5'11".
Who? Mike?
He's like 5'10" now, probably. 'Cause
Mike
got
Tyson
shorter
is like a
old, you know what I'm
pistol.
saying?
You
get
play with that
shorter,
man.
you get older.
My dad always says that to my grandpa. It's funny as shit.
Bro.
Like, just getting shorter. He gets smaller.
He's like, you
That
look like you got
spine's-
shorter, and he'll pull like a measuring tape. Out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your spine starts bending, you know what I'm saying?
We gotta
But
watch that.
Mike's like 5'10", and he's about to
Nah,
start.
speaking of watching shit, bro, please watch that Cat Williams show.
I'ma
Just
watch
type
that
in
shit.
Cat Williams Atlanta host interview or something. Anything. Just
And
Atlanta.
he just went off.
Bro, he literally
He said, if
snapped
this
on that,
bitch
bro.
don't leave me the hell alone talking about I'm a pimp and this hoe over here.
I don't give a fuck, man.
I don't give a good goddamn about.
So,
Alright,
Dunphy,
fuck
is there
it.
anywhere we can check you out? Like, you want to plug in your handles or something like that?
Yeah, my Instagram is Dunphy215.
Ding,
Twitter, Dunphy_215.
ding.
And yeah, that's really it. That's all I'm promoting right now. I got a website, but it's like in the tuck right now. I'm not promoting it till it's fully done. And then I got a YouTube channel, which I'm working on right now. So,
Yes, sir.
but
Check
So-
him out.
I'm Dunphy. And I fuck with Philly.
Yeah, baby.
Yes, sir.
And until next time, kids, this is Dunphy.
The fuck out of here.
Bang.